So I think it's pretty well known by now that I collect a lot of anime Funko Pops, and a lot of anime Grails with that. However, today I wanted to show you some Grails in my collection that are not anime related. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a great weekend. So today I wanted to show off a couple Grails in my collection that are not anime related. I know we do a lot of anime content on here, so I figured I would show some other parts of my collection today. Now, if you guys would like to participate in the video topic today, you can answer the question of the day, which is, do you have a Funko Pop in your collection that is a really unique Grail? Now, I went around the collection and I chose 5 different Grails that I wanted to show you guys. So the first one being my Spider-Man Peter Parker Kamikaze exclusive. This one's actually really awesome. It is probably one of my favorite Spider-Man Pops I own, and I actually do own a lot. If you don't know, I collect a lot of Spider-Man Pops. I literally have like a shelf and kind of like a portion of another shelf dedicated to it, but there's also Spider-Man up top. It's almost like 2 Spider-Man shelves just with other like Marvel and DC mixed together. Anyways though, why this has always been my favorite Spider-Man Funko Pop is just because we never had a Tobey Maguire Funko Pop, obviously until the No Way Home line, but this was like the closest looking thing to a Tobey Maguire Pop, and he's always been my favorite Spider-Man, so I picked this one up. Now I think I originally paid about $200, maybe $220 for this Pop, and it does have some slight damage, but it's worth about double that now, so I would say that's a pretty big come up. I think the only thing that could have made this Pop cooler was either Tobey Maguire or Stan Lee maybe signing it. The next Pop I have to show you guys is my Samurai Jack and Aku 2-pack here from the show Samurai Jack. So the reason I picked this one up is just because I like to collect a lot of the cartoon Pops, which are just awesome to me, to be honest. A lot of shows that I watched growing up, and there's so many other ones that I feel like they just have to make. Like I recently talked about Codename Kids Next Door, which would be really awesome. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy would be awesome as well, and so many other ones. Like I could go on and on and on, and this is just another really great one that they made, and I really hope they continue this line. They haven't made too many like Cartoon Network Pops, but they could definitely really expand there. Even more Ben 10, to be honest. Like, I think everyone is dying for more Ben 10 Pops outside of the one Soto that we got and the one Swamp Fire exclusive we got. Now, this Pop is worth around like $300-ish with the official sticker, and I think I either paid a little bit less than that or maybe around that. Either way, we have it in the collection. The next one I have to show you is one of the most expensive ones in the Walking Dead set, and we do have Rick Grimes, the SDCC exclusive. I've always loved how this one looked, and I love The Walking Dead show. Funny enough, I never actually finished it because I kind of just like, I don't know if I just got tired of it after a couple seasons, to be honest, but I've always loved Rick Grimes' characters. But I don't know what happened with The Walking Dead with me. Maybe I just got sidetracked and stopped watching it, or maybe the show kind of fell off for me. I really do want to go back and, you know, finish the series. But anyways, this has just always been a Grail that I've wanted for a very long time, and then I eventually got it, and it's just like a really cool piece of my collection. So here's a fun fact for you guys if you don't know, and you can probably find the video on the channel still, maybe from like back in 2018 or something like that. Did I put up a video on it? I don't remember. Anyways, for the Walking Dead wines brand, I was actually a zombie for them at a convention that they had here in Florida over in Orlando, and it was actually a lot of fun. I couldn't speak or anything, and they basically just paid me to be a zombie, which was really cool. Overall, just a really fun experience that I got to actually do, and they flew out a makeup artist from LA, and they put prosthetics on me and blood and all that. And overall, just really fun. And another cool thing about this Pop is that it's always a constant memory of when I was a zombie for The Walking Dead. And if you're wondering how much the Rick Grimes Pop is worth, it's worth around $200 to $250. Now, speaking of zombies, next up we have Resident Evil's Leon Kennedy here. So I'm actually missing a Grail from this set still. I have a majority of the Pops, but the one I'm missing is the Jill Valentine. She's also very expensive, just like him. I think he is the most expensive one in that set though, unless it's the glow-in-the-dark Tyrant still. I don't remember, but I know he's worth around like $150 to $200 on any given day. Either way, he's definitely a Grail in the set, and holding the shotgun is just really cool, to be honest. So this is always a game franchise that I've loved, and I actually really love collecting the Pop games, especially as of recent, so perfect piece for my set. Now, I played Resident Evil 4 growing up, and I played a couple of the Resident Evil games, but I've always loved watching them more than playing it, just because I don't like playing horror games, because they creep me out, all right? Like, I'll play them. Granted, I've played plenty of Resident Evil games, I've played plenty of horror games, but it's just like, oh, I don't want to deal with the chills, I don't want to deal with things jumping at me, it's just like, So with certain games, I prefer watching people play it, and somebody that I really loved watching play the Resident Evil games is the Rad Brad, for any gamers who know him. Now, the final Pop I have to show to you guys, and probably one of the most unique Grails I own, is the Nick Morton the Mummy Funko Pop here. So, little backstory on this one. This is actually the only Tom Cruise pop in existence. And if you know Tom Cruise, you'll probably know that he doesn't like his likeness used for toys, even though there are some toys out there. But anyways, basically when this one was produced from that movie line, which did include 3 different pops, these 2 made it to full production. This one did not. He actually had the pop canceled, and there's only so much stock out there, making this about a $300 to $400 pop. Now, I know not everyone loves Tom Cruise, but personally, I've always been a big fan of his. I think he's a fantastic actor, and I especially love the Mission Impossible movies. So this was just a piece that I wanted in my collection. It would be really awesome if he would ever sign this, but I doubt he would just because he never wanted it made. So it's probably like one of those things that's just never going to happen, but it's nice to hope. So just for fun, I wanted to add in 2 more pops as bonus pops in this video, and we do have The Last of Us here. So we have Joel and Ellie. So something I never really understood is why they never made Ellie from the first game and they just skipped to the second game, to be honest, but they made a clicker from the first game as well. That was always really weird to me. But anyways, Joel and Ellie, they went to Grail status basically because the show on HBO, it was very successful. Everybody wanted the pops and there just wasn't enough stock out there anyways, and they're vaulted on top of that. Now, I'm not sure if they will ever do any more Last of Us pops. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Maybe when season 2 of The Last of Us comes out, maybe Funko will see some potential in a possible expansion of this line. But for now, this is all we do have. And of course, we also do have the clicker. I do believe both of these are still worth well over $100 currently. And when I picked them up, I think I got Joel for $40 and I think I got Ellie for like $20 or something like that. I just knew as soon as they announced the show that these ones were gonna go freaking nuts. And I'm glad I picked them up for so cheap long ago. Like, I just wasn't willing to take the risk for such a really cool game that I love playing. Like this is a zombie game that I'm fine with playing, you know? Like Resident Evil, definitely more horrific than The Last of Us for sure, in terms of like jump scares and things like that, but I love this game franchise. And I really hope we get another game or like a spinoff in the future. I think that would be really cool. All right, guys, so those were a few grails in my collection that were not anime related. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment down below, what are some grails in your collection that you absolutely love? I would love to hear from you guys. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. Now, I do want to say a big shout out to all the amazing Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys rock for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. We also have a Facebook group with over 17,000 members that's buy, sell, and trade. And make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.